Yeah. Yeah, yeah. 아무 계획 없이 내 침대 위에 누워 하루 종일 늘어져 있고 싶어.
Alright, we're back with another K-pop lyrics breakdown. This is Crush's Skip It. I love this song. I was listening to it in the car today. I thought, man, these lyrics are so fun. Perfect for the summer. Please check it out. So, let's do it. Okay, so we'll start with 아무. 아무 means any. And you know how in English we can say anything, anybody, anywhere. We use 아무 to start. It just means any. So if you say like anything, 거 is thing, right? So you say 아무거나, like anything. What do you want to eat? 뭐 먹고 싶어? 아무거나. But here we don't have anything, we have any plans. 계획 means plans, okay? 아무 계획 없이, and 없다 is doesn't exist. So 아무 계획 없이 means I don't have any plans. Okay? 내 is my, 침대 is bed, 위에 is top. Okay, so on top of my bed, 누워, I'm lying down. As you know, 눕다 is the infinitive form. When you conjugate it, you take away the p up and you add a 워. So it becomes 누워. Okay, I'm lying on top of my bed. 하루 종일, that means the whole day. If you just say 하루 by itself, 하루 means like one day, day by day. Okay, there's a couple songs in Korean called 하루 하루. So if you go to a 노래방, a karaoke bar, you might find a couple of songs that start with 하루 하루. It just means one day. But 하루 종일, all day. 늘어지다 means to like sag or droop down. If you add a 있다 afterwards, it means like in the process of doing it, I'm still drooping. Like it's like an ing. But here we have 고 싶어. So it's kind of combining two grammatical things together. You have your conjugated sag. You're making it sagging. And this is want to sag. Want to be sagging. 고 싶다, right? 보고 싶다 means I want to see. So 고 싶어요 after anything means I want to. Okay, so I want to be sagging down. So the first stanza of the song, I got no plans. Whole day I'm lying down my bed. I just want to keep on sagging. Let's keep it going. All right, so here we have 뭐 means what, and 때문에 means reason. Okay, so for what reason? This can kind of translate to that. 이 악물. So 악물 means 이 means like this, and 악물 can kind of translate to like grind your teeth or bite your teeth, but it really means like working hard. Koreans work really hard. So for what reason should I work so hard? And then 고소, it's like a transition word. It's kind of like 하고 나서, which is you'll see more often in like grammar books. I've read a couple. But 고소, you'll find it too. It's very similar. It just means like and so. So for what reason do I have to work so hard and grind my teeth? And here we have, why should I live like this every day? Okay, so this is live. 살아. 살아 means to live, right? 살다 is live. So we conjugate 살아. And 가. Okay, so let me tell you this. Sometimes you'll see some verbs, some common verbs like 가, which means to go, or 오, which means to come, or do, which means to leave it. You might see these words combined with a verb. I'll just tell you, so it's very normal. It just adds a slight nuance to a word. So 가다 means to go, right? So 살아가다, it just means to like live forward, live going on. Okay, if that makes any sense. I don't think you'll hear 살아와요 too much, but 살아가요 you'll hear. So, but what does this mean? 살아가야 하다. Well, when you add 야 하다 after a verb, it means you have to. So here is have to live, and 는지 just makes it a question. So why do I have to live like this? 살아가야 하는지. 왜 그렇게 살아가야 하는지. Which is, he didn't say 왜, but you can kind of assume 왜 is like why. Why do I have to live like this every day? Okay? Hope that makes sense. Let's keep going on. All right, so here we have 사람 means person, and 들 is like a plural. So 사람들 means people. 사람들은, here's your topic particle. 각자. So people individually. So each person, which is what this phrase means. Each person, everyone's different. Like kind of like everyone, each person. Kakta means like each to own, right? Papi means like hurriedly, and we just talked about sarakada. So living hurriedly. So people individually are living hurried lives, like very rushed lives. Nunde, I've explained in other videos, it's kind of an ending or a transition word that means kind of like but, and sometimes it's just not really answered. It's like a dot dot dot. Okay, you'll hear it a lot. So 사람들은 각자 바삐 살아가는데, so people are living hurried lives, but 그 is that, and 속에 is inside. So but inside that world, I guess, inside that world of hurriedness, 어울리지, and I'll just translate this part. 어울리지 않나요. That just means it doesn't fit me. Okay, so why is there a do? Do has many meanings. One of them is kind of like even this doesn't fit me. Even can't really translate completely into English. You just gotta hear it enough in Korean. It's one of those things. Okay, so yeah. So inside this, cause inside. Sorry, 그 is that, and soge is inside. So inside this world, I don't fit in. And then 날 보는 게 means like that's how I see it. Okay, so na is me, 릴 is like the direct object particle, and 보 is to see, and 보는 게 just means kind of like the thing that I see. Okay, and then 게 means like that thing, a thing. It's very similar to go actually. Yeah, so what he's saying in this stanza here, people live hurried lives, but I don't fit in that world. Okay, that's what I think. Okay.
차가운 벽에 기대고서 굳어버리길 바랬어 every day.
So this one I can translate it for you, but I'm not really sure why he says this. Like the meaning's kind of strange. But anyways, let's take a look at it. 차가운. So 차갑다 means cold. 차갑다. Oops. Right? But remember I said about words that end with piup, right? When you conjugate it, take away the piap. Okay? 차가워요. But then when you add a nian, you don't need the all. Complicated. I should make a video for that for my Korean grammar from 1 minute. But maybe next time. 차가운. Okay? It makes it an adjective. So cold, adjective describing the next word. Cold, 벽. 벽 is wall. And this is a position particle, location particle. So on the cold wall, 기대. 기대, it can mean wait, but in this case, it means to lean on. You might see it on the elevators a lot. 기대지 마세요. That means don't lean on the elevator door. Okay? And we see 고소 again, means and so. So I want to lean on the cold wall, and so 굳어버리길 바랬어. I'll just translate it first. I want to lean on the cold wall and harden. I wish to harden. So I don't really know what that means. Like what? He wants to like disappear into the wall. But let me just break this part down first. So 굳다 is to harden, to like solidify, right? So 굳어요 means you can kind of guess what that means. It's just it's just the conjugated form. 굳어. 버리다 means like by itself it means throw away. But like what I said about ka and o and do, it's something that you add at the end of words, which changes like a slight nuance of it. So 굳어 버리다 just means like kind of harden away. Okay, 버리다 means throw away, but if you combine it with 굳다, it means like harden away. And 길 바래요, this is kind of part of this. You use 길 and 바래요 a lot. It means, well, not, you won't use it too much. It's more of a written form, but it means to wish. So if you say something, you add 길 바래요, it means I wish that would happen. And this 상시에 just makes it past tense. So I wished I could be hardened onto that cold wall. Yeah. Let's keep going on.
Now, I don't wanna live like this, just not this way. 정지 화면에 내가 더 튕기게 남은 story가 더 많아 everyday.
Oh, sorry, I passed by that part. Let's skip back a little bit. Good. So 정지 means like frozen. 화면 means like image or picture. For example, you call the TV screen like a hwamyeon. Okay. So 청지 화면. So frozen image is, this is location particle. So inside the frozen image, not actually. Na is like I and 리을 is direct object particle. Okay, this is a hard word. 가둡다, that means to be locked in. So when you conjugate it, 가두어. And I told you do that. Sometimes you add it into the end of a word. It doesn't change the meaning, but it just adds an extra nuance. So it's like locked in and left in. Okay. And that's kien is kind of hard for me to explain like in this setting. So I'm just gonna leave it. Just kind of trust me on this one. It just means to be locked in. So frozen in this picture, right? I'm frozen in a I'm locked into a frozen picture. But 남다 means like leftover. So all times like in a restaurant, I'll say 많이 남았어요. So there's lots of leftover food. So 남은 story. This one is like leftover stories or other stories. Okay, and ga is just the subject particle. 더 is more, and 많아 means many. So if I had to translate this is, I've got more stories to tell. I've got so many leftover stories to tell. So I don't want to be frozen. I don't want to be locked into this frozen image. Okay? Every day. All right, let's go on.
복잡한 건 skip it. 원래 사는 건 단순해질 때 쉽대.
All right, so here we get to the chorus. 복잡하다 means complicated, but of course this nian here makes it an adjective that describes the next thing. And what's the next thing? This is gon. 거는, just a contraction of 거는. And that means thing. So complicated things. Okay? 복잡한 건. Skip 해. He's adding English and 하다. So skip all the complicated things. 원래 means like originally, like in the beginning. 사는 건 means like this thing called living. The translate as living things. I hear. I put that there. It doesn't really make sense because living things sounds like science. But what this means, 사는 거 means the thing called living. Okay, so originally the life. We'll just say this is life. Okay, originally life. Okay, 단순해질 때 쉽대. Okay, so 단순하다 means like simple. Okay, 단순. But then when you add, when you conjugate it, 단순해요, and then you add 단순해지다, it means like getting. It's like another way of saying ing, but like something more progressive. Like for example, 따뜻하다 means warm. 따뜻해졌어요 means it got warmer. Or you can say future tense, it will get warmer. 따뜻해질 거예요. So here, this is what happened here. When things are getting more simple, 때 means like when, right? You add 류 and on the previous adjective or verb, and you add 때 means when. 쉽다 means easy. Okay, and what does this 때 mean? 때 means I heard someone say, or someone said it. Okay, in Korean you don't always have to say whoever said it. You just can say 쉽대. So someone said this. Pretend there's a quotation marks. I heard somebody said originally living was supposed to be easier if it's simple, which of course makes sense. Okay? All right. So let's keep going on. Sorry if that wasn't more simple. That was kind of complicated.
말처럼 쉽지 않을 거란 걸 잘 알지만 어제 같은 오늘이 와도 내게로 그때 다
Oh, sorry again. I skipped over. Yeah. Oop. There we go. Found it. Okay, here we go. So 말 is words. 처럼 means like. So like words. 쉽다 we just learned. It means easy, right? But if you add 치, 안아 after something, it's negative. So this is actually difficult. So not easy. So not easy like the words. Okay? And this is gonna be hard to explain. 을 거라고. When you add 을 거라 after a verb or adjective, it just means like this is also in. Sorry, for sniffing is in parentheses. Okay. 막 거란 걸. it just makes it even more complicated. It's like adding extra details to it. So what it means is it might not be as easy as the words. Like, he just said the previous stanza, he said life is better if it's easier. And then here what he's saying is, I know it's not as easy as it sounds. It's not as easy as the words are. 말처럼 쉽지 않을 거란. Yeah, so 거란 is kind of like 거란 거 is kind of like a quotation mark. Okay, but for future tense, that's the detail. That's why it's different from the other one we said 쉽대, right? This one's for future tense, but I didn't add it here in the translation. So sorry, but yeah, you can just kind of take this as, I know it's not as easy as it sounds. It's not as easy like the words, right? 잘 알지만. 잘 means I really. 알다 means know. So I know that it's not as easy as it sounds. 잘 알아요. 지만 means like but. It's a conjunction, okay? 잘 알지만. I know well, but. I should have put but here. Here we have 어제. 어제 is yesterday, and 같은 means like same. So same as yesterday, like yesterday. Okay. 오늘 means today, and this is your subject particle. 오늘이 와도, 와 means come, and do is like even though. So it's gonna be hard to kind of understand if you read this, but I can tell you what this kind of means is, if the day that comes today, 오늘이 와도, is the same as yesterday. So if today was like yesterday, make it a good day, the day. So I know it doesn't really completely make sense, but hopefully you can just kind of grasp the stuff that are useful for you. I'm not sure what level you are. But yeah, that's the end of the song. I'm not going to translate more of it. Super fun song. Listen to it over and over. That's what I'm doing in the car right now, even though it's a year old, but it's still a banging song. So 나중에 봐요. I'll see you next time.